Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? If I knew back then what I knew right now, I'd be on right now. I'm the nigga right now. I'm the nigga right now. Got your bitch right now. Since you want it right now. Getting litty right now. Wanna text me right now. Outside right now. Please do not get in my face. You know that I'm riding nowhere. I just needed my space. I drink it straight with no chase. Love when you making that face. Living out a suitcase. Annie, are you okay? I fuck you good the long way. Watch how you talking to me. 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 Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six?
She's a keeper, legs like Serena. Strong like Xena, turn into a screamer. She's a dancer, money from Atlanta. She's a cancer, phone ring, no answer. I'm getting litty, mixed dirty with the fana. My life a movie, I always got a camera. I'm at Cabana, she's sucking my banana. Ooh, na-na. If we never met, I'm there right now. Put a bullet in my hair right now.
Yeah, I'm living off of moonlight, moonlight. Talking but you don't fight. About a new life. Even when I'm wrong, you know I'm still right. On another level, reach a new height. I used to hit the block just to know why. No, I can't bless it, but my gun might. Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Yeah, I'm living off of moonlight, moonlight. Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? What I know right now, what I know right now, if I knew right now, what I knew right now, I be on 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 right now.
Yo, what's going on? What's poppin'? I am not at the crib. Just letting everybody. I'll repeat this maybe like maximum 3 times. I'm not home. I'm actually at my girl's crib. I haven't streamed from here, so I don't know how it's gonna work. So far, honestly, I feel like it's working much better than much better than my internet be working. But yeah, new location. Here you guys go. All right, we here though. So I'm obviously not talking about. By the way, this is not a Zoro stream, so all the sorting that's going on right now, cut it out. Take your 3 swords, put them on your shelf, dust them off, sit down, the glass of sake, and listen. Because we got to talk. I learned some things. I've been away for a while. The ZKS stream, but the S is solid from now. Change of pace, nice. Yeah, it's I like what I read from Elbaf and some of the information I was able to glean. I'm still very upset that Oda tells a lot of the story outside the manga and the narrative itself, but having been able to rewatch a lot of the old stuff, hey, I told you I'll be back. I'm back now. I'm back. I'm happy. Data book discussion. There's that too. Like, okay, I want to start with the thing that I want to joke about the most, but I'm being kind of serious. Like in Elbath, I feel it. Glad to see you back. I'm back. I'm here. I'm in the One Piece streets. My girls at the time skip. We've been watching. It's been fun revisiting. Though Toei Animation will pay for their crimes. They waste so much fucking time. It's crazy. It's crazy. I fuck with Loki. I like this nigga. I like him. He's raw. I'm messing with Loki. But you know who my boy is right now? I gotta admit, as far as my research shows me, this has been a theory that's been ongoing for approximately 2 years. I'm talking about the other dude. The other guy with the saber. The other Figureland. I'm talking about Stabs, bro. Pokes. I'm talking about Pokes, aka Stabs the Figureland. Okay? That's my boy. That's my guy. He got 2 hands and a saber. He might be the one. He might be the one. I don't know what we're calling him. I've heard Banks, but I'm calling him Stabs. You see, a shank is like a slice. You know, slice Figureland. Stab Figureland. Then you can get shanked. No. The name is so ridiculous. It's funny. It's like all of Shanks' fucking people's name are out ridiculous. Like Mountain Bear Climb. I'm like, why is that their name? You have Ben Beckman. You have Lucky Roo. Then you got like Mountain Pilot Bear. And I'm like, what kind of name is this? Like, it's funny. It's more lit this way. We need Stabs Figureland. But in all seriousness, I didn't catch that Shanks had a brother. I know people are calling him Evil Twin. I think it's just literally his brother. Saint Figureland, Garling, the guy with the fucking moon face, the moon hair. I just think he looks like Shanks when he's younger with a stupid haircut. Right? And Shanks just has like a regular hairstyle, and so does his other son, which I'm guessing is who I'm guessing now has taken his place as the commander-in-chief of the God Knights now that he's the warrior god of defense and science of the Gorosei. And I saw that Oda was asked a question in the interview if Garling Figureland is strong, and he said yes, he's very strong, and there's a reason for his strength. Looks like they all use sabers of some type too. And then you look at the page where it says the people who are trying to find the One Piece. You have the 4 Yonko, so Luffy, Shanks, Blackbeard, Buggy. You have like a Kainu. You had Kobe. You had Dragon. I think Sabo, a few of the faces. And there's another guy who looks like a silhouetted Shanks. And I'm like, oh, you niggas was right? He has a brother? Like, I didn't see it coming. And I'm not a Shanks merchant. So I'm rocking with Stabs. I'm rocking with the Celestial. No, I'm kidding. I'm not rocking with nobody. But I just wanted to mention that. Like, I didn't know about all that. Let me just catch up to what the comments are saying real quick. That says silent change of pace. Data book discussion. Been really liking Elbath. Good to see you back. Feels like OG story right now, especially on low-key. We need to talk about Hachinosu Kobe being top 5. The island powered him up. It powered him up. Top 5, tranquilo. That's my boy. I'm Pink Mamba. I'm Pink Mamba affiliated. Don't worry. But we're a little too far. Banks, Shamrock. I'm just here to chat for some free time. His name has been revealed. That name is super whack though. Spoilers. I remember when I first saw stats panel and I said, "Ain't no way Oda made this valid." Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the subscription. I love y'all. I remember when I first saw the stats panel and I said, "Ain't no way made it valid." How singular piece of treasure right now. It's okay. It's good. Hi Archer. Thank you for the 2-month. I appreciate you. It's good. These ads, bro. I'm sorry. For 2 long years, I thought Stabs 3 was stupid. I did too. Oh, my fault. I'm so used to living on spoilers for this. Celestial Dragon 9 with the stream tribute. Stabs more better. 2 arms clear 1. That's why the Shanks rat agenda finally dead. It is. It's dead now. Back to Goda. Say it so. Anyways, what? Why can't I see the rest? What's up, Naya? I'm good. So, I did some research. I was actually reading SBS volumes, some of the other Viva cards. I went to Artura Library of Ohara and looked at the timeline for like the whole One Piece timeline from the Age of Dinosaurs to like the Joey Boy era of the Ancient Kingdom and whoop-de-whoop, blah, blah, blah. And I learned a lot. So Yeah, SBS is pissing me off, and I still don't like that it reveals a lot of important information there. But we did learn the back. I don't know if you guys saw this. He kind of gave the backstory of Green Bull and Isho Fujitora, speaking about the Owl Kingdom, the Blue Kingdom. I can't remember the other kingdom Green Bull was from, but it explained the military draft and how it works. So like militant forces and police forces and stuff like that on different islands do have very powerful, very credible people on their island. So Isho, what's Fujitora. What's Fujitora's real name? Is it Fujitora Green Bull? I don't remember. Ryokugu is his thing. So Fujitora. Yeah. Anyways, no, not Fujitora. Ryokugu, Green Bull. I don't know how you say Green Bull and whatever, but Green Bull like was like strong and militant, but he got in trouble with some woman. But like tales of his strength had reached the Marines, so he was drafted by the military draft, and something similar happened with Isho, but Isho was a lot more of a competent police officer with a bit of a gambling problem, I guess. And that's how he became an admiral as well. So basically, they've taken very strong people in different militaries from different islands and drafted them to the Marines, which is why some people think that 8 kingdoms were able to be easily overthrown by the revolutionaries, not the revolutionaries, but people who were inspired by Sabo the Flame Emperor, because the Marines have strengthened themselves but weakened the police forces of other islands. So it all makes sense. It all connects. And I thought that was really good. Now, would I have liked to see that in the story? Fuck yeah. Just like how I saw that Oda explained the Rocky Port incident with Law, Kobe, and Blackbeard, but he won't show us because it will take too long to draw. Just a little disappointing, but now that I have a lot more of this information, a lot more things do make sense and connect. So there is that. Now I do want to talk about the latest few chapters, but I've been good. I swear to God, I'm going to buy a membership, bro. I just got to get my paper up. You good. Don't worry. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you got it. The Viva Carb and Oda Duck, the twin theory. Yep. Back on Nika piece. I don't know what that is. Irie Gomu piece. Him carrying Blackbeard and Law versus the old rocks guys. Why I'm gassing Hachino Tsukobi. You show you right. Aramaki is the name. Aramaki. Thank you. I couldn't remember his like actual name. Ishu is Fujitora. Yes, thank you. I'm calling it once these SBSs. One of the SBSs about to have Luffy's mom be revealed to be a celestial dragon or same level of unseriousness. Fuji's story seems crazy. It seemed like he would have been a revolutionary in another opportunities possible. Akainu saved Green Bull from being an OnlyFans addict. My goat. That Rocky Port ish has me heated, I swear. Oda hold me with the Rocky Port joint. I needed more Pink Mama gas. It also would have been cool because you guys know the old leader. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Shang-Chi or Feng-Chi, whatever. The Chinese one that was part of Rocks with like Shiki, Gloriosa, Whitebeard, Lin, Kaido, Silver Axe, and whatever. Like all of those guys. Like he was the leader of Beehive before Blackbeard came and took it from him. So I think that was important to see. I would have liked to see it, but it is what it is. I've been a proponent of Kobe before Kobe used Honesty Impact. So I think a lot of people's like Kobe hype now doesn't move me because it's like, oh, you glaze him now when it was obvious he had so much narrative importance a long time ago. And like I said, I've said this for like the last 5 years, 6 years since I've been online. Kobe has boasted the greatest growth rate in the One Piece series. Him, Helmeppo, you can add too. Luffy grows fast. Zoro and Sanji and those guys in spurts grow fast. But Kobe went from a complete bitch with the wrong mentality too. No willpower and lack of any fighting capability to where he is today in 2 years. I get Garpo's his teacher. I'm not trying to hold. I know he's worked hard with the battleship bags and everything. But who's gotten that strong that quickly? Who? Point him out to me. Who? Respect him. He's grinding. I had to one day admit to myself, because I'm a smoker guy. I like Smoker. I had to be like, yo, Smoker's not the one. It's really Kobe. This was like 4 years ago. So put respect on Kobe's name, but relax. He's not there yet. He gonna get there, though. He gonna get there. I said Shang-Chi. I know that's not his name, but I don't remember his name. I just know it's a Chinese name. What's his name again? I don't remember. Honesty, impact, lamest shit ever, and that's why y'all be gassing. I'm not. Listen, man. Naya fighting on the hill for a minute. It's true. Same here. I've been a fan. I've watched the Hand Island special so many times just because Kobe's in it. Hey, crazy how Gru stole Sengoku's parallel change from Helmeppo though. Boo. Smoker Raw again yet? No. He's not even the best Garp student Kuzan season. I'm not mad at that. And Smokers still don't come out. And that special was where his post-Tansuke design was first revealed. The moment Oda revealed Smoker is a 36-year-old man who isn't even from the East Blue, I said Owarida. And the pirate name is Wang Ji or Ochoku. There you go, Wang Ji. That's what I meant. I just knew it was Chinese. I know what I was saying was mad wrong. I'm like, this is fucking Mortal Kombat. But I'm like, what's his name again? I don't remember his name, but I want to see him. So yeah. The reason I really enjoyed the last chapter at One Piece, and Elbaf's been cool so far. I have to say this too. I haven't said this on stream, and I've spoken to a few people about this. I'm okay with Egghead. I'm okay with it. It's like a 7.6 to me, so I'm okay with it. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's good. It's solid. It did its job, and it doesn't overstay its welcome, in my opinion. Do you think it's a little yappy? Still think Kizaru versus Luffy is a little disappointing, but having reread it and revisited, I really realized how much Borsalino did not want to be there. I'm not excusing his performance. I'm really not. It is what it is. I'm going to rock with him a bit longer and hope he gets the proper showcase soon, but he did not want to be there. Dude was like, I got to murder my boy. I got to murder my... I'm not here for this. And it's disappointing because I really want to see a Logia awakening, and I've been waiting so long to see Kizaru really go all out. And I think that was a big reason for my frustration and disappointment. And the Gorosei have been a bit of a hard thing for me to wrap my head around. I'm not shocked that they have some special demonic devil fruit power angel. I've been joking and calling them angel vegetables. Like, I ate the devil fruit, but they be eating the angel vegetables. That's why it's different. And they're all connected to Emu and everything. And I think getting Garcia out to put Figureland in was probably a smart decision, though I maybe wanted Garcia to do a bit more before he went out, just because of how he was moving and he was talking. I didn't feel like anybody got to who really had a connection with it and got a chance to properly maybe get their lick back. My problem with them is that the Gorosei have a lot of hockey and they move well, but they don't, like, they're just regen merchants, except for the boar. He just, for whatever reason, he seems to be more durable than Kaido and or King or Lunarian. Like, Luffy could not hurt that nigga. Hockey roar, everything. But with like this, like Garcia, he just getting his ass beat up, split apart, and regen and just come back. And I'm like, this is some Naraku shit that I can't stand. I just in pieces and pieces and pieces and pieces and pieces and like regenerate. And I'm like, no, like do something more than be regenerative merchants. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Borsalino threw up Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul numbers on Egghead. Shake my head. It had potential for a top 5 arc. Agreed. I get it, but seeing the Admiral agenda coping has been a special highlight from that arc. All I want was Zoro versus Kizaru in that arc, and it never came. Instead, he just packed the pussycat. Honestly, I don't think. Well, I don't want to say that, but I still think Kizaru and Luffy would have been a match that would have went the distance if it went properly. But Kizaru's heart just wasn't in it. And it's unfortunate. My boy put up some Tony Snell numbers, bro. 20 what is it? 38 minutes 0.0000. You hate to see it. Naraku, Naya dying. I'm dying with that shit. Have me hot too. Where should Shomru with Saiga when we need him? Yes. Like, I'm guessing hockey is the key because Joy Boy Hockey Rope set all of these niggas back to Marijua. And after Emu was like, PTSD, Joy Boy. I'm like, Emu, you over there tripping over some 800-year-old rope hockey, you fucking little bitch. Relax. I don't rate Emu yet. I don't rate Emu. I'm not an Emu fan yet. Shit funny to me. My problem with that is that we should have seen Garland do stuff as a God Knight for a while, see him be competent but get sabotaged by the incompetence of Garcia to set up Emu replacing him. That would have been nice. And I wish they kind of like some of the stuff with the God Knights to me seems to come a little bit out of nowhere, but I just understand with the power creeping and needing the revolutionaries to have an equal an equal force to go against and things like that for Dragon and stuff. I get why they're doing it. I just thought it was messy. And the world government still looks incompetent. Like, y'all really were trying to get the Gomu Gomu no Mi or Nika Nika, and like, you guys suck. You're not good at this job. You're not very good. Emu should really replace all of you niggas. But hey. Did my thoughts on the Kuma backstory change at all? I'm cool on it. Like, I'm still over the like the suffering, the Oda's like suffering merchantry, but it was solid. It's good. I took it in stride, having like read it a lot more calmly, and I'm like, it's a good flashback. It's solid. It doesn't particularly. While I do think there's still been a lot of retroactive continuity in One Piece recently, it doesn't contradict anything from what I can tell, so I'm cool with it. I still don't like the double Nika thing though. That still bothered me. Like Bonnie's like little Nika moment as a 12-year-old. It doesn't move me, but yeah. Garling should have been a character way earlier. Question: if Zoro were to end up with anyone romantically, who would I want? Who would I want it to be? Zoro? Probably Tashigi, honestly. Which sounds weird, but because of his childhood friend. But I'd actually go with Tashigi. Zoro doesn't seem the type to me though. Zoro seems the type to like he might get drunk and shag you and like take care of his son, but he's not gonna become like a husband. That doesn't seem like a Zoro thing to me. You asked me my top two options, I'd go with Tashigi, then maybe I don't know. People like the Robin thing. I don't love the Robin thing. I kind of like Robin and Frankie more if I had to pick one, but maybe Robin. I don't know. Hockey Rope is so unserious. Kumo coming back after that emotional ass flashback did piss me off. And it's looking like he could get fixed by Vegapunk, and Vegapunk has clones and he's not really dead. So like, it's just I'm used to it with One Piece. I'm used to it. I still don't rate the God Knights because of that Burger Green Bull one. The double Nika thing was not my favorite, and Dragon continued to take hits to his reputation. Just wait for the other three Zoe and Godfrews to pull up. It's gonna get nasty. It just might. The last chapter had a lot of things that I really liked. First of all, Stabs and Gunko. That was cool. Got a little bit of action. Loki being like, yo, that's my pet wolf, but I'll internalize the rage and unleash it on the world. I'm like, oh. He's like, I don't want to work for you guys. You guys are scum. Zoro actually taking Luffy aside and be like, this nigga is lying. He's lying. He's not telling you the truth. Don't believe him. But I want to see Shanks. And Nami coming through like, okay, some crew interaction and whatnot. Like, oh, that's been good. And as much as I know, I'm not mad at Jaguar D. Saul and Robin re-meeting after all these years, because it's been obvious for a while that Saul's been alive. So them reuniting doesn't bother me because I know he's been alive for years. I get that for some people it could undermine a part of her backstory. I don't mind it. I think Kuma giving up his individuality and being able to get it back now is a little bit of a, I don't know, but we'll just have to see how it plays out. I'll still stay and be cautiously optimistic, but yeah. The female Hitler gonna do him like Talia did Bruce? Oh no. I don't rate Tashigi in any way. She's female smoker as far as I'm concerned because she's on the same front energy. Supposed to be his rival, yet ain't shit post time skip. Yeah, he's gonna turn into a housewife. Get in the house, put the sword down, and make some dinner. Let me stop. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. So yeah. Nah, I'm the same way. I wanted to get with Tashigi too, but my second option is Nami. I would say Perona, but that's my One Piece wife. I feel it. I'm gonna be the only one to keep my dragon stocks forever. I never thought Saul was dead. LOL. Yeah, that's fair. Luffy. It's just because people do die in flashbacks, like Belamer and like Roshinante, aka Corazon. Like in flashbacks, characters do tend to die. So it wouldn't have shocked me if Saul really did freeze and die, but it is what it is. Zoro telling Luffy to stand on business with Usopp is the top 5 Zoro moment for me. It is. And he did it. He kind of pulled his captain aside again because he saw that he was acting weird, and I really like that moment. Zoro seems to always be the one to keep Luffy in check in certain aspects, in certain ways. Also, the last chapter was hilarious with Zeus saying, I'm slave number 1, Sanji number 2, Yukari number 3, and Nami's like, don't try to get close to me. I don't even fuck with you. And then, was it Gerd who's like, when Zoro's like, yo, if I didn't know, I would have lobbed your head right off. And she's like, next time, don't hold back. Got some Nika lore, seeing Luffy learn more about Nika and be like, but that's not me. Very Luffy-like. A lot of good stuff in that chapter. And I think it's gonna shape up to be pretty good. I think Loki is actually probably as strong, if not stronger, than Kaido in many ways. When Loki dodged Gear Fourth Luffy while chained to Kaido Seki, I knew he was different. 2.6 Billy, I knew he was different. Loki's gonna show up. I want to see what devil fruit he killed his dad for. I do think there's a lot more to the story with King Harold. I actually don't think he just straight up murdered his dad in cold blood. I'm not calling Loki a good guy. I think there's a lot more to that story. And was it Jarul talking about, oh, I almost died. I got a sword to the head. Thank God my helmet saved me. Nigga, the sword is going through your head. What did it save? That shit kills me every time he says it. I don't know why. I think it's funny. That's one of those classic One Piece gags that will make me howl every time. I'll give you another example. It never gets old, no matter how many times I see it. Luffy falls in the water. The first two idiots to jump right after him is fucking Brook and Chopper. You niggas can't swim either. Why are you in the water? It never gets old. Every time they're the first to jump in. So now like 3 people have to go in the water to save each one of them. And I laugh every time. So anytime you're going to talk about the helmet saved him with a sword going through his fucking brain, I'ma laugh. It's just funny. I also noticed he might be the oldest like human character alive, I think. I don't think I've seen anybody. Like I know Zunisha's older and the Gorosei and like Emu is older, but like he's like deep in the 400. He's like one of the oldest characters I think we've seen. So that's pretty cool. Zoro and Lost Gag, my favorite forever. One Piece running gags never miss for me. Zoro and Nami feel more like siblings to me, but I wouldn't be mad if they shacked up. Also, I'd like it if the story ended up with Zoro cucking Sanji one last time. I actually think there's more credence to Luffy and Nami than Zoro and Nami. I don't see Zoro and Nami at all in any capacity, actually. Loki's been great so far. I mean, if Tashigi cups Zoro, she would be able to collect 4 swords closer to her goal. Dragon can still be strong and still be a terrible leader at the same time. Nami going, how y'all gonna get there? Still killing me because them niggas were about to get lost. They really were, though. They really were. Still, shit, the baddest 100. Wait, Dr. Correa's 141, right? She's out here. You will tell that nigga to go left, and he will do the exact opposite right in front of you. He will somehow go diagonal, how did you go in this direction? Listen, I have a bad sense of direction. My girlfriend's always calling me Zozo, so hey, I can follow instructions though. I can follow a map. That's all I'm saying. What are your guys'? I also expect Usopp to get a lot of love this arc. Hot take. I don't think Sanji's a conqueror. I do think Sanji's like exoskeleton and Ifrit Jump, and I think he'll get like black flames to really become Black Leg Sanji eventually, and things of that nature. And his observation and armament will get better. I actually think Usopp is gonna be a conqueror. I don't know if you guys think I'm fucking bugging. I think Usopp is gonna become a conqueror. I do. Loki's just strong Usopp. Loki might really be different, bro. It took the whole island to stop him. Watching Usopp like a hawk in this arc, he better do something. Yeah. I know a lot of people you pick up Mjolnir or something. I actually want to see how they add some Thor Norse mythology lore into this arc. Because they've done some cool things, like Biblo. What's the owl's name? Biblo? Like Biblioteca. I'm like, I see what you did there with Biblo, Latin for book. That was actually pretty good. That was cool. They've done I've caught a lot of little Norse mythology things in there so far already. So yeah, like his story is just Usopp's story, but he never got strong like Loki, because I remember he lied about a random cocker hockey moment feat in his Wano, and usually whatever he lies about ends up becoming true in some capacity, in some way, like the island eating goldfish or fish or something. Yeah, Usopp's lies always come to fruition at some point, in some way, shape, or form, which is always interesting in its own right. His lies definitely become true, yeah. I guess, like, what I'm thinking is, what exactly is going to happen in this arc? Like, why did these guys come to recruit Loki? And if that was if Figurling Stabs is the one that went to the Marie Joie room to be like talk about a certain pirate, was Loki who he's talking about? Like they need Loki's devil fruit or power or an ability for something, because I don't think they'd ever actually make him a celestial dragon. He just doesn't have the blood, even though maybe he has royal blood. Maybe that's why he's a bit of an exception, because he's a prince, if you will. But I don't know where we're going with all this. I'm not sure yet. So I'm interested to see where it's going to go and how the crew is going to react to these days, because they're a Yonko crew now. So from a lot of them, especially the top four, Jinbei, Zoro, Sanji, and Luffy, I expect a lot. I really do. So they better not let me down. I don't want to see no tomfoolery. I want to see some Yonko foolery. Usopp getting a cock with stored hammer for the Thor meme. Usopp still needs to work on his observation hockey. He really does. He hasn't really. Have we really seen him do anything with it since Dressrosa for real? Like even in the Wano, has he really used his observation hockey in the Wano? I know he used it in the Heart of Gold special with Mad Treasure, and he used it in Film Red with his dad, with the Aesop. But in the story itself, has he used his observation hockey again for real since? Come on, Oda. Calling it now, by the end of the arc, Usopp becomes technically the next king of the Giants. I'm not mad at it. I also revisited Wano. And a lot of things in Wano still don't sit the best with me, but I think I hate Odin way less now. I still can't forgive him for twerking for 5 years daily in the street. I never will. It doesn't sit well with my spirit on a very personal level, but he don't bother me as much as he used to. I'm still not a fan, though. Loki may provide giant slaves if they help them take control of Elbaf. No slavery. No more slavery. No more. Loki, be a good guy. Luffy's like, so Loki a good guy? They're like, no. Nigga, no. Luffy's like, damn it. That nigga said, if he gets free and he starts wilding, we gonna have to stop him. It's not gonna be easy. They're getting a little cocky. I know y'all Yonkos now, Yonko crew, but hey, be reasonable. Zoro, I saw you struggle to pull Lucci down. For real. So, tighten up. But yeah. When does the anime come back right away? April, I think I saw. Because I know it's on Egghead and it took a break and it's doing like the Fishman Island recap or whatever. I know Studio Wit will be putting out their One Piece soon. Do we have dates? I'm just curious. Struggle? No, Loki might put them on a shirt if they're not careful. I feel like Luffy should have been able to tell Loki's character given his emotional intelligence, but I don't know. Maybe that's why Luffy's good at sensing people's like his observation hockey, like the Katakuri thing. Like, I do think that Loki's not as bad as he seems. So maybe that's what Luffy's picking up on. But because of the literal actions that he's taken and they're part of that culture, the Giants can't forgive Loki. So Loki might always be a scoundrel to them no matter what, no matter what. Where maybe Luffy could be able to see more of the gray area, but we'll have to see. I don't know. I'll never forget the literal brain rot and brain damage that Zoro versus Lucci caused the community. I didn't follow it. I don't know what they were saying. I honestly can't really stand the Zoro fandom online. I just kind of stay away from them. Sanji fans too, and especially Sanji versus Zoro discourse. I just stay away from it because it's not fun to me. It's just disingenuous take after disingenuous take and glazing. It's not for me. So I don't know what they've been saying. But I don't really respect Lucci to that degree. I don't think he's sorry, but it's like, it's fucking Rob Lucci. Like, put him down. But Awakened Zoan, healing factor, blah, 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 durability, resiliency, vitality, yeah, whatever. Fuck Lucci, he stinks. Want to see Zoro versus Stabs? A good warm-up before killing Mihawk? Not going to be easy. He got two hands. To Shanks is one. That asthma that was having Zoro one coronavirus away from being the king of hell. That Grim Reaper he saw on Wano that didn't amount to anything. Anime needs to come back ASAP. I need that Van Agra Devon moment to shake my head. Is it the one where they tell Jay Garcia that they want the world? What is Teach really after? The world. Teach is special. That moment. Would you have liked the Giants to have mentioned the sun god in pre-time skip? To me, if Oda had done that, I may have accepted this lore better. Yeah, like he's doing a lot of things to basically show that a lot of cultures have been worshiping or known about Nika, the sun god, in some capacity. It does feel a little forced, but a lot of the iconography that he has throughout the series has saved him. So I'm with you and I feel it, but it's just because the Nika's a thing now. He's just going to keep doing it. You just have to get used to it. Even like Kuma going back and seeing Luffy and maybe believing Luffy is like Nika or whatever, and like everyone doing the fucking dance and people being like, oh, it was foreshadowed since Skypiea. And it's like, I can't tell you what to believe. I believe this was a retcon. That's my personal opinion. I'm not saying he didn't have this idea earlier than who's introduction, but when he first started One Piece, the Gomu Gomu no Mi was the goddamn Gomu Gomu no Mi. It wasn't no goddamn Hito no Mi model Nika from chapter 1. I know that for a fact. Didn't Dory and Bragi mention the sun god and Little Garden, or am I wrong? They could have. I know they may have praised some type of sun god or whatever. Then the sun pirates have like the sun that they wear. If you look at certain like Alabasta's like symbol and stuff, like a lot of those things you can associate with the sun, and it seems like there's been a lot of sun and moon iconography going back and forward. Maybe D is the dawn, the sun, and then with like your figurines and whatnot, the Saint Garcias, whatever, they're more moon affiliated for whatever reason. Then you can connect that to Eneru and the space automatas and the Shandorians and stuff coming from the moon. I don't know if it's all connected or not, but yeah. At least with the Fishmen, we had the Joy Boy, which has the second iteration of, I guess, the Sun God. And Joy Boy had his apology written down, I think, on Fishman Island too, an apology to not being able to something with the Noah. Also, the fact it wasn't equivalent to the Void Century from further back that no one mentions is also forced. Well, it looks like there was an original tragedy or an original flood before the flood that Vegapunk was talking about that sunk the world. And I gotta say this, and I can't speak for anybody else, but the world being flooded at some point was probably the most obvious thing to me in the history of One Piece. It was obvious. Like, Vegapunk saying that didn't shock me. I'm like, bro, your islands are all like 500 million miles apart, dinky like this. Like, I believe in a more of the like, Oars was a continent puller. Like, there's no continents anymore. Like, there was, like, that, I feel like the clues were there for a really long time. Vegapunk's speech did not, like, shock me. The only sun god I praise is the lion sin of pride, the Scanner-sama. I'm not mad at it. Praise the sun. Salute the sun. And it looks like there's possibly could have been 3 Nikas. There could have been an original Nika or just the idea of Nika, and Joy Boy became the first one because Devil Fruits became blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop. But I don't know what year in the past 1,000 years Devil Fruits really reared their head or started to show themselves, so yeah. Maybe beating Stabs or going against Stabs will be a precursor to Luffy versus Shanks, so we'll see. Well, I don't think Luffy and Shanks are going to meet again, actually. I think Blackbeard's going to rip off his other arm and beat him to death with it, but we'll have to see. Water 7 foreshadowed that. Foreshadow what? I forgot what I said. What did they foreshadow? It's not the Water 7, though. I need Teach to really start turning it up, bro. No more running. No more looking sorry. I need some W's. I don't care who steps to you. You need to start fighting niggas, bro. You fat bastard. Oh, the world flooding. Oh, Aqua Laguna. Okay, I got you. Yeah, the constant building over old waters. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. That's actually a good point. That's a good point. You said hydrate. I'm not even home. I don't have no water bottles. Give me a sec. They told me to hydrate. it with some juice. That's all I got is juice. Got beat up by Beppo. I don't want to hear it. He saw Sulong Beppo and got spooked. Shake my head. As much as I understand why you guys say this stuff, you guys obviously understand the narrative importance of Blackbeard. When it's time for him to shine, Oda's not going to make him sorry. I don't know why you guys do this. You know it's going to happen. The same thing with Dragon. I don't fuck with Dragon under any circumstance, but I know when it's time for him to shine, he's going to do some, he's going to fucking become wind and tornado fucking the red line off, like you know, something stupid crazy like that. Like, I know it's going to happen. Like, you can't run from it. It doesn't matter how pussy he looks every time you see him. You know his narrative importance. You know he's going to show out, bro. And I can't wait to see my fat king. I cannot wait to see Teach finally be like, I'm ready. We're locked in. I feel like I have all the devil fruits or whatever preparation I need. It's time. Because it's going to go crazy. And Shanks is getting his ass killed. You got scarred before you even had a devil fruit? When he only had the Wolverine claw? Shanks? That's kind of crazy. The only Shanks Luffy is going to see is the one going in his back from the twin brother. The power clipping is kind of crazy, though. Forget Roger. Oda already said someone stronger than Joy Boy before even seeing him do anything. Yep. Oh, of course, I can't stand that guy. I'm just so there when T's going to show out. I just need him to off-screen Shanks. Could I watch the Love Letter special without getting spoiled on anything important? I think so. I don't remember. It's kind of like somebody who's a Nami fan, and it just kind of is when the Straw Hats pull back up the Sabaody with some Marine Ford in it. I don't particularly remember them speaking about anything spoilery. I think it should be okay. Dragging is just Brawny Jr. Nepo baby. Gotta have 2 devil fruits, maybe 3, and gotta get ancient weapons to be ready. BB got insane plot love. He does. Adamantium claw? No. Man, the Shank stands by to watch because you're going to be insufferable weekly when he loses. Yeah, I am. Here's my thing. You guys have been around me long enough to know me. Being serious, like, yeah, I know Dragon and Shanks and Mihawk and all of them are them. I do not get moved by the character who gets wanked and does nothing until the end game. It doesn't move me. I need to see you do shit. All Dragon does is look to the east. Read a newspaper. Your entire army was caught. Your best friend was killed, and they turned your number one subordinate into a slave. Dragon. Nigga, are you a monkey or no? What did Garp do? Yo, they took Kobe. I'm pulling up. Galaxy Impact. Did he get captured? Yes, but Kobe's okay. Luffy. Bro. If I ran into Luffy in the street and I gave that nigga a sandwich and he learned I was in jail, he's breaking me out. Dragon, where is this? Where's that dog? Where's that monk? I don't see it. That nigga's too relaxed. I get it. He's very important. He's very high profile. He's the most wanted man in the world. All of that's not lost on me, but he just don't be doing nothing. He's be like, damn, Ivankov got caught? That's crazy. Oh, shoot. Ginny got captured? That's crazy. He don't move me. I'm sorry. He does it. Shanks. Ooh. Ben Beckman, shall we get the One Piece? What you been waiting for, nigga? Like, probably the right time, but still. Shanks at least I've seen now, like, do a Clash, a Slash, or something. He has a little movie promo, but it's just like Wi-Fi hockey, but it's like, I need more. Mihawk too. Oh, why don't you like Mihawk? Yeah. What the fuck does Mihawk do? He come in his boat, he do this. I'm gonna bully Don Krieg because I'm bored. No, he's strong. But shit, it doesn't move me. It doesn't. I need you to do shit. If you want me to like you, I want you to do shit. You cannot be the strongest, but if you're doing shit, I'm gonna enjoy it more. That's just me though. Supreme Blade Claws though. Low the special. Well, if you're looking for spoils, I might introduce you to Can't Fear Your Own World. All is revealed there. The way people meet Right Shanks, the moment he bleeds, they getting cooked. The only thing Dragon does is look to the east and abandon his friends. Him and Bam on the same energy. That man was thinking about dots. Dragon, all my zen. Big face Buddha, get my peace from within. Dragon being this passive will probably ruin his potential conflict with Garp. Becoming it should be about him thinking Garp is too passive and his change is too slow, but he's worst. Mihawk hunking down Don Krieg is crazy. Like, come on, what are you doing there, bruh? You still mad about the L your East Blue legend took? Yeah, he didn't deserve that. Wait, don't downplay Don Krieg. He was dangerous. He was ready for the Grand Line. He had a fleet. Mihawk, I'm bored. I'm gonna cut up some losers. Come on, bro. Vista versus Mihawk is only real fight. I need to see some techniques from Mihawk. Super strong / not cutting it no more. Yeah, I just want to see these guys. I am excited about the Cross Guild. I don't know if you guys believe Doflamingo will also end up being the Cross Guild, but like it is. I am excited to see them because I know like they'll be a force to reckon with because of Mihawk, Crocodile, and maybe some impelled down inmates or something, but. They're going to be a contender for the One Piece, so we'll see. Buggy said, Shanks is moving, I'm moving. I ain't strong, I'm a bitch, but fuck Shanks. I'm finding the One Piece before him. It is crazy that he has beef with Shanks, bro. I love that. I love it. I'm trying to think, is anybody else that doesn't really move me? I'll say this. Out of all the characters who don't do the most that I like, it's probably Sakazuki. But I've seen Sakazuki fight in Marineford, a lot of pre-time skip stuff. I know he off-screened Kuzan. By the way, did you guys notice that he Mago'd Kuma, melted Kuma's leg? Kuma then teleported to go to Egghead to save Bonnie, and his head and leg were back. I'm just saying. Jack is a loser. Jack is the worst. Nobody likes Jack. Jack never moved me though. So Jack was never one of them one. That nigga sucks. Sakazuki a limb taker, he is for real. For you it's Sengoku. Sengoku doesn't. I know Sengoku's strong too. I'm kind of with you. Just like Luffy came, we turned to a Buddha and tried to punch him, and he. I don't know about Sengoku, bro, either. Blackbeard was not scared to fight that nigga, so he said, "New powers, I just got it. Fuck it." Every move is a limb taken, yeah. Oda wanks the fuck out of him. Find a One Piece in 1 year. He's the most handsome. His Devil Fruit is in the strongest attack potency tier and all kind of stuff like that. I actually had seen a statement where I don't know if it was translated properly, but it basically said that Akainu is either the or one of the. One of the makes sense, but some of them said he's the strongest in the history of the Marines. But we all know Brago stayed defending Jack. There's no way. What did he do? What is there to defend? What the fuck is he? What is there to defend? When it comes to Jack, there's no reason to even go out your way to defend him. Just don't talk about him. He's not important. He came, he got blocked, he got flipped, he didn't succeed, he uses poison, they didn't get Raizo, he got Zunisha'd, he got fucking Ashura Doji'd, then he got beat on the rooftop by the Minks, then he got beat by... What did he do? What did he defend? And they clown him. The drag down. What the fuck are you defending? There is nothing to. There is no argument to make. It's just like Jack did this. You state it matter of factly. LL. What are we doing? I ain't doing another Jack hate video directed at Brago. Is that what I got to do? Flower Zord Vista, his stock is way up there. He might be suitable challenger for Law for title of the world's greatest swordsman before Zoro reaches Law level. Not Zoro reaching Law level. Zoro and Law are on the same level, on the same tier of strength, but Law's ability, whoo, the ope don't be dog. Nah, I love stories of Sengoku, Garp, and Sudus. Oh, Sudu would be cool too. He would be Luffy underwater. Jack the drought of rawness. He a burger. Beat. I am giving Admirals and Sengoku the benefit of the doubt versus Luffy because their relationship with Garp, but still, you're going to have to debate him in that. You'll lose. He can't win. He knows he'll lose. You could tell him I said that. Nah, the strongest Marine thing was fake. They just said that under the Marines are the strongest they ever been, which you got told in the story. Okay, yeah. Law is clearly the world's strongest swordsman. With Mihawk right there. With Vista right there. With Zoro, the strongest swords user. Hachi is right there. 6 sword style, bro. How you being 6? Let me stop. I also did see that Oda revealed that like Isho has a Meito. I didn't know that Ace was a Meito. I mean, I guessed it was, but Roger had a Meito. So did Whitebeard. That his glaive could handle his power. But the only 2 black blades in the history of the show are still only Mihawk and Ryuma, right? So not even Roger or Shanks or turned their blades into black blades, so it's different. Stabs is clear. Shout out to Stabs Figurlin, bro. Figurlin. What Devil Fruit do you mythical Zoan? I think it's gonna be a mythical Zoan, but what do you guys think Loki has? Like, do you think he's like the? I'm thinking they're gonna keep it Norse mythology. I thought about the world snake originally, like a giant, incredible, like the world snake, like Yogim. How do you say it again? Yogimunder or whatever. I can't remember the snake's name. I was thinking that. Like what mythical fruit do you think he probably has? I think he has a crazy devil fruit. Finir. Oh, the wolf. Okay, Finir. I'm not mad at that. And maybe be. Whoa! What happened to my English? Befriending the wolf in the underworld. Okay, hold on. I also forgot how to pronounce that. Shanks equals post ACL injury Kobe, while Stabs is 2006 Kobe. Mihawk not ready. Well, Law cut a mouth in half, but Mizak couldn't cut Jozu. I'm not. One thing I don't do is I'm not gonna downplay Mihawk's like strength and ability. I do think he's legitimately one of the strongest characters in One Piece. I do. He has a title of world's strongest swordsman, best swordsman, whatever. He just don't move me. He don't move me. Mihawk's biggest problem has always been that he's a lone force. Despite his overwhelming strength, he moves by himself. He doesn't have the crew, the people, or the subordinates, or the territory. But I was really hoping at some point he went to Wano and beat like every samurai. Like, for some reason, and this is not. I'm not mad at Oda for this. In my head canon, I thought him and Kazuki Oda would have had a fight at some point. I don't know why. The snake would be nice, interesting, or Finir would make a lot of sense lore-wise. After I saw that not even the sun god had a black blade, I don't think that shit is actually going to be impressive. The black blade thing, I don't know what to... It's one of those, like, later introduced concepts. I don't know what to do with. I don't hate it. Just, like... I feel like a lot more people should probably have it. But then I have to ask myself, how often does Shanks really have to fight at this point? Maybe Mihawk was a go-getter. They used to call him the Marine Hunter. He used to challenge everybody to become the best. Whoop-de-whoop, clashing with Shanks. Okay. Ryuma, samurai sword god, slay the dragon they sent to Wano. Okay, maybe he was constantly fighting. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe Shanks, when he became a Yonko or had a certain tier of strength, he doesn't have to fight that often. Like, I feel like almost slashing Kid was the most serious he had to get in a while. And it wasn't like he didn't one-tap Kid. It was just that if he let Kid fire off his railgun, it would have done a lot of damage. So we just observation hockeyed him and divine departure, which I still think is disrespectful. I'm never going to get over that. I said if you cut Kid in two, that's a different story. I saw how much punishment this nigga took on Wano. I don't think your attack didn't look like it should have one-shotted him. And I know Killer got in the way too to try to mitigate some of the damage. I understand you hit him with a crazy hockey blast up close. He didn't defend himself. And his railgun blew up. But Jesus Christ. This nigga got marmaladed in the head while Basil Hawkins is doing all this. Like, he got ragdolled by Big Mom. And Big Mom sucks or whatever, but she's not weak. Like, physically, she's strong and her attacks hit hard or whatever. She's just a dumb, fat bitch. But she's not weak in that sense. I do think she's easily the weakest of the Yonko. I don't rate her. I don't. And I feel like Kaido's gonna look sorry in a few chapters. Like when I'm seeing Stabs and Gunko and the God Knights and the girls say like, Kaido almost already looks a little obsolete. Like, you don't have the Wi-Fi hockey, bro. Shanks and Joy Boy are out here de-transforming people from miles away and the past. Hockey Rope gave Emu PTSD from the fucking Red Line and sent every single Elder Star back home to the point Emu said, you fucking let Joy Boy get away. Die. Figureland, you're up next. Hey, yo. That's kind of wild if you ask me. Mihawk is supposedly the world's greatest swordsman, yet it's clear that Law has the world's greatest feats instead. Useless Captain Mid. At least the Oda showed the positive future before denying it, like Kubo. Unlike Kubo with Yawatch and Ichigo's Bankai. Not gonna lie though, this shouldn't be the case, but I am now convinced that Mihawk versus Shanks went like Gao Lang versus Metsuo from Kengan Ashura. Law at least fought his Yonko opponent before losing. Kid got absolutely baby shake. He a bum. Yeah, but you got to, like, as much as I'm with you, you got to admit that Blackbeard is a different type of fighter. Blackbeard doesn't come across to me as a fighter who can leave any general high combat situation without getting hurt. He's fat, he's slow, he draws in damage, and he takes in double the damage. Like, even a tied up Bonnie, who would have been 10 years old actually, I think at the time, kicked him in the face. You know what I mean? Like, it's part of the reason I find him so interesting. Because Blackbeard kind of reminds me of the Rand line of, like, you take the hit and you hit them with something stronger. So you come to Blackbeard and you go, Bunga Unga Punch. He gonna be like, he takes your to get up. He curls you and fucking quake you in the head. Like, he's gonna hit you. Like, that's so raw to me. It's unlike everyone else. Everyone's gonna be dodging, weaving, hockeying, you know? Blackbeard's gonna get fucking blasted, roll on his fat ass belly, hit, he takes your then he's gonna get back up. Chungus breathing. Like, I love it. I'm sorry, it moves me. It moves me every time. He's not fighting anybody strong without getting fucking licks in his face. He's always gonna take damage. I actually the best reaction I've ever seen from him was actually against the Seraphim. I said, hold on. He backflipped. He reacted to it and he blocked the step. I said, oh shit. The fat man started to move. Okay, hold on. That's the most I've ever seen that nigga move. Otherwise, you throw an attack at him, it's hitting him. If tied up Bonnie could kick him, he's not safe. Don't know if you talked about it, but thoughts on the ending of My Hero Academy. I didn't really finish My Hero. I know what happens, so I couldn't really comment. But shout out to Lemillion. Still the best, still the GOAT. Shout out to motherfucking Mirio. He's the best, better than the rest. That's all I really got for you. I don't fucking know. JJK ending was mid to me. I didn't like the last arc. I never really liked the gauntlet against Sukuna anyways. I thought it was kind of whatever to me. I pretty much check out in Shibuya arc personally. I don't think JJK is a bad series, like a 7 out of 10. It's fine. It's just not the end all be all. But I was never super duper mega ultra high on it. I just kind of was a passing enthusiast. I really like the beginning arcs a lot more up into the Shibuya incident, and then really after that it loses me. Though I really do like Hikari versus, what was his name? Kashimo? The lightning guy. They fought by those like pillars by the pier. And they were boxing with the little like bins you use to like move ship cargo. That was a cold fight. That's the last thing I remember truly being like, this is gas. Because if I remember correctly, even Urame versus Hikari was off screen a little bit. I don't know, man. It didn't move me. The fight with Sukuna, I didn't really care for it. But it'd be like that. Where's my editor? He's supposed to catch those random "the" in the sentences. Here's the thing, because of how much more durable Kaido is, Oda can make people like Shan stronger offensively, which gives him the same benefits of power cliffing from the writer, while also saying it's not really power cliffing. I guess his saving grace can be that with Kaido and Big Mom, their overall vitality and durability, and the fact that they're just hard to hurt and you have to break through some type of natural defense, iron balloon skin, Oni, dragon scales, is like what makes them different. But someone like Kizaru and Shanks may have the same level of offensive potency in some ways or fashions, but they cannot take the same level of punishment and damage. Like, maybe Shanks cannot get hit as many times as Kaido, but is stronger straight up offensively and whatnot. You're right, but so what? I'm looking from the big news perspective. Law fought a valiant one-on-one battle with Blackbeard while Kid got stunned on by a cripple. I'm not mad at it. Shout out big news, real agenda. Do y'all see the leg torso miss ratio on Blackbeard? That man will break his ankles if he tried to weave. If he tried to do a pivot drop step, he'd breaking his legs. Shanks and Blackbeard will have the same tempo as Sukuna versus Gojo. At the end of the day, all that damage ain't gonna be Blackbeard because he'll get the win in the end. I hate how the JJK community, after seeing Kashimo lose immediately, Sukuna turned that man into a farmer. Then into a fucking femboy. Lobotomy Kaisen. Yo, that man turned back into his Heian form, set one world-cutting slash, and Kashimo was packed up. I'm saving my ability for Sukuna. I'm like, if your binding vows that serious, I thought it was going to be crazy. You got done off like that? You might not be that raw. Yeah, that's my logic, but knowing Oda, Shanks is probably a tier over Kaido. I think Kaido and Big Mom are, well, not Big Mom. I think Kaido's actually demonstrably better and stronger than Big Mom and smarter than Big Mom, but I do think Kaido's gonna look like inferior in so many capacities to Shanks when it's all said and done. It is what it is. I've gotten over the whole Kaido Big Mom thing. I never want to see them again, really. If you force me to pick one, no, I don't want to see them again. I hope they melted in that volcano. They're done. I don't need to see them again. I'm cool. Y'all think they're alive though, for real? You think they'll like pop up and to like truly prove that like they've overcome the Yonkos of the past? They'll like easily put them in a blender, in a spliff? I don't know. Wedding cake. We need to hear it again. We need to hear it again? Need. With an N-double-E-D. Keep them dead, in my opinion. I'm with you. I don't want to see them niggas again. They trash. I'm not mad at Kaido's overall combat display and battle merchantry, but other than that, I think he's a little disappointing. Big Mom, I think, is just disappointing and all. My biggest problem with Big Mom, like, okay, Big Mom's fucking retarded. All right, cool. You guys, this is a real pirate fight. We take our throne. We're gonna kill you. Okay. Now that Trafalgar Law and Kid are down and not dead, obviously, I didn't hear Kaido's fucking battle cry. Is he still playing with that Chibiuke fucking Mugiwara? Let me look up, completely let my guard down, and get hit with another Shock Willie. You're stupid. Fine. Where is your hockey? Why did you use Advanced Conquerors to take out Page 1, but not Kid and Law? I don't understand. I can't. Why is she like this? I hate her so much. I hate Linlin. I fucking hate her. If Linlin had to fight Boa Hancock right now, I am putting 100 million berries on Boa Hancock. She mo better. She beating her ass. Big Mom is not the strongest bitch in One Piece. It is Boa Hancock. And maybe like a God Knight or something like Gunko. I don't know. But I'm taking Boa over her. Okay? I saw how she kicked Douglas Bullet. Perfume, Magnum, Intruder. This is my house. This is my crib. Hi, babes. This is my house. Get out of your house. Nah. I changed the locks. It's kind of nice here. I like it. I think I'm about to take over. What's this? You got juice at the crib? Yo, you got juice? Hold on. What the eat all the food in the fridge? Hi, babes. How are you? We are doing One Piece talk, so I don't want to spoil you. So please be careful. I better have dinner ready. Dinner's in my belly. No Smoothie Redemption. We haven't seen her Get to Good 10 show. Not her final. All right. Love you, baby. I am at her house. I am in her living room. I am on her couch. This is true. And yeah, streaming here is totally fine. It works. It actually might work better than my house. All things considered. Your internet's better than my internet. My internet's so fucking bodega. Boa not beating her own Seraphim. Don't worry about that. Seraphim move differently. They move differently. Yeah, it works perfectly fine. Like, we're good. Oh, yeah, I forgot to ask this. Sanaya, I hear you and your country are about to be bought by Trump. America, Canada, how do you feel? Well, as the 51st station of the great North American Union, it is an honor and a pleasure to pledge my allegiance to the United States United States flag. Nah, I'll part ways, nigga. I will part ways. Listen. Shout out Publix. Shout out Publix in Jacksonville. But I'm not American. I'm not coming over there. I will become European before I become American. Or you better stop or I'm gonna leave you. I'm just joking, baby. I'm just joking. Maybe you can finally get some Publixes up there. I'll travel for Publix. It's okay. America coming to you soon. Unpopular opinion. I think Oda wrote himself into a corner with Advanced Conquerors. He has no way of effectively portraying that a character using it. I think he does, but you have to stick to it. Okay, bye, baby. Yeah. Sorry, I don't want to spoil you. See you soon. Have fun. I say have fun. You're at work. Do your best. I know you're tired. Love you. I think the not touching lightning thing that he does works. The anime does make it a little messy and murky. Cause even when I saw Kobe do Honesty Impact, to me it looked like a really, really strong and advanced armament. I think the problem is it seems to be such a strong tool that unless you're an exceptional character that doesn't have Conquerors, you're gonna have a hard time competing because Conqueror Hockey seems to be the end all be all in terms of nigga, you could put it in a rope from 800 years ago and send strong hockey users back to their fucking homeland. Give somebody else who's miles away PTSD from feeling it, and knock out vice admirals, and also use Wi-Fi hockey miles away from an island to de-transform it just seems like you're probably going to end up at some point at a disadvantage if you're not a Conquerors in some capacity. Now, I think there'll be exceptions, like the Admirals who are maybe not Conquerors, because I think their Awakened Logia ability might compensate for that. And then with Kuzan, I don't think Kuzan has the exact same punching power as Garp, but he can coat it in ice to make up for that. I think that will be the thing that helps supplant it. But I don't know. It remains to be seen. Just know that the greatest Lugia Pokemon? The greatest Logia of all time. Crocodile. Sand. Suna no Mi. Barahan. I'ma suck you dry. That's the greatest Logia I ever seen in my life. 2 Billy Berry Bounty. Yeah, I rounded it up. I'm glazing. Y'all, enough for you. Hold on. I'm mad at y'all, by the way. We have beef. I didn't even tell you guys we're beefing. Let me show you why. Because what the fuck is this? What is this? Why do y'all hate me? Okay, it actually did hit 100. You see that last video on this channel? The Desert King, the best character in One Piece. What's 100? What's going on? What's going on? I need more. I cooked with this video. Go ahead and watch that. Go ahead and watch that. Where was I? Okay, I gotta know peace. All right, take care, man. Take care. You can put a sword and make someone like Zoro commando level. Shit is crazy. Why do you think Mihawk is beating down potential conquerors like Don Krieg to unlock his own conqueror's haki? Exactly. He knew about Don Krieg's potential and legend. He got scared. Personality wise, I think only Kizaru shouldn't be a conqueror. I actually wouldn't give it to Green Bull. I wouldn't give it to Isho, and I wouldn't give it to Kizaru. I'd give it to Kuzan and Akainu. I wouldn't give it to anyone else, actually. Not Sudo either. You vote Enel? I'm not mad at it. I'm glazing. My favorite 3 Logias are... Actually, hold on. Favorite 3, yeah, Croc, Enel, Kizaru. Best Logias that I've actually seen, in my opinion, best Logias would be Crocodile. No, I can't give it to Kizaru. The light clones and stuff were cool. His eye laser beam was cool, but I feel like he could get more creative. The sword is cool, but I need more. I need more from him. Eneru, all of his different voltages. Even sending the electricity through wood, which is not a good conductor, to shock the Shandorians. 200 million volt Volmaru, Elthor, Raigo. Caribou stinks. I haven't seen enough of the suit, the Karasu. Ace no, Sabo no yet. Kuzan has been cool, but is he goated? Is he goated? You know what? Off the strength that nigga was just riding his bike across the ocean, I'm giving it to him. So Crocodile, Kuzan. Akainu's done cool things, but Big Fist and just melt your face off Mego, that's not moving me yet. I need more. I need more from him. Green Bull didn't move me. The tree stuff is cool, but I wasn't moved yet. Was that it? That got to be pretty much everybody? I don't know. Anyways, Yasa Kanino Magatama. I'm gonna suck you dry when Naya when the crocodiles mentioned. We don't support OP over here. Nah, Fuji is too determined to not be a conqueror, not to be a conqueror. I don't know. I don't really know what the rules are and what rules you guys have made up in your head and whatnot. But I don't think that Fuji's a conqueror personally. But I don't think he needs to be. I think he can compensate with gravity and stuff. But I wouldn't be mad if he's a conqueror. I think Kizaru's too much of a cog in the machine to be one. I'm actually in agreement with that. The only one for sure for me was Akainu. Akainu was the only one I'm like, you're a conqueror. I know you are. Kuzan, Ice is good. Right across the ocean. Green Bull low-key, even though he's ass. I think it's Green Bull by default. I don't think so. Dragons look East Logia is powerful. His wind that skies him East Logia. Yeah. What y'all know about Garsparde? Candy out. Hold on. But if I have just regular cooking material, flour, I can beat his ass though. So it's not enough for me. To me, Conqueror are just strong-willed, really strong guys. I don't know. I feel like you have to be chosen. There's some characters that have conquerors, and I was like, really, you? But I don't know. You could be right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't know. I gotta think about it. It's not that important to me. I don't really care who becomes a conqueror or not. Just be raw. This is why I was cool with like characters like Queen using cybernetics to enhance himself. Because I'm like, He's not a hockey merchant. He's devil fruit and science. Like, I like that people have found other ways to get maybe closer to the top in power. So I don't think everybody who has to be the strongest has to be a conqueror, but I do think at some point it will become conquerors only. Like, you're not a conqueror. You cannot come over here. This part of One Piece is only for the conquerors. You're not a conqueror, my brother. Your adamant is good. Your observation is good, but where is your conqueror? Where is your ACOG? You cannot come over here. You have to go over there in the story. So, like, I think that point will come. I do. So, yeah. Yeah, shout out Gaspar. Wasn't there another Logia too in like some of the movies? Was there a water one, or was she like candy syrup was Gaspar. That nigga. Yeah, I don't know. Where is your ACOG? You cannot come over here without your ACOG. I do not see it. Pull it out. Would have liked to see a character losing conquerors. Kaido hints at breaking Kid's will, but we have never seen it actually happen in the story. I think he was trying to break Kid's will. I don't know that he did. Losing conquerors would be crazy. Fake ass Khalifa. I don't know, man. But I haven't been enjoying. I have liked Elbaf so far. I don't know why Luffy went Gear 5 to beat up some of those random ass niggas, but yeah, just pull it in, my brother. I don't know, man. But I hope Elbaf actually shows out. I mean, I like Loki. I hope he does. I hope he delivers. I never had an admiral agenda. I was just one of those people who told you if for some ever reason I heard that Kuzan and Kaido had a battle on an island for 6 days, no outcome would have shocked me. But I think it's probably time to admit, I feel like Oda's just been hiding the admirals, but based on what we know and what we've seen, I think you could only go off the fact that the Yonko have been stronger for the most part. So, how do you feel about Luffy flying off the handle when Loki called Shanks a coward? A little, I guess it's his friend, someone he cares about, someone he wants to see. I can see Luffy getting angrier over somebody else than him. It wasn't that shocking, but I'm like, damn, you want Gear 4 to punch this nigga right in the face because he said that about Shanks? Like, tranquilo. You're fanboying a little too much right now. You on the same level as Shanks, technically. You're a Yonko now. Move with that Yonko dignity. But I mean, it's Luffy. Luffy gonna be who he is, always. So I'm not mad at it. Like, motherfuckers are being like, oh, this is the guy to tell me they look like? That's not me, though. There's some good meat. Like, Luffy going Luffy, man. He going Luffy. But I wonder if he's going to mistake Shanks. But he has to remember that Shanks lost an arm or something. So, but I guess stranger things happen in One Piece. Like, I feel like somebody regrowing a lost limb is one of the least strangest things that could happen in One Piece based on what we've seen. Because I remember when they saw the talking crocodile in, like, I think the whole cake. And Luffy's like, we're deep in the new world. If shit like this is still shocking you, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, nothing would surprise me. Like lightning, rain, fire, sea. Like, I walk somewhere and, like, a pillow just fucking digivolve transforms into a fucking person. I'll be like, yeah, that's about right. Like... It's not. I'm not saying it's not weird, but I'd be like, yeah. I've seen Stranger Things. Luffy's glazing. I think Kuzan and Akainu are strong, if not stronger, but the others aren't. But that's also because of who they're gonna fight. Like Green Bull is fighting Sanji. He don't need to be over Kaido. No, that's not true. But Sanji will be stronger than what Kaido is by the end of the series. So that's not true. I don't agree with that statement. Especially the top 4 in the crew, they'll all be stronger. Like let's say it's like end One Piece, and for whatever reason Kaido's like, I have to find the One Piece. Sanji could beat him at that point. Sanji will be able to beat him. Zoro will be able to beat him. Jinbei maybe. So I think I don't know if he's gonna wank the admirals because he might have other characters he can use. The Gorosei, Imu, the Blackbeard pirates, on top of the God Knights. So maybe the admirals will fall to the wayside. Or maybe it's time for the commander-in-chief of the Marines, Kong, to come out and show why he's the strongest Marine that's ever existed in the history of ever. Kong, the legend. the real ruler of the Marines. My goat for real. I have no Kong stocks. I'm being stupid, but he always makes me laugh. I'm like, what does he do? His position is technically above, and he's older than like Sengoku and Garp. What does he do? So yeah, I agree, but I don't think they fighting the admirals in the series. I think it would be earlier. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think it'll happen earlier. Yeah. Do people still have hope for Kong? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. I just remember when people were like, "Ooh, Kong is secretly." I'm like, what if Kong was just like a really good tactical leader and a good mind for the Marines, but he didn't have the same level of strength as like Garp and Sengoku? But he had more of this. Like, as much as I love Garp, I would never let Garp be fleet admiral. He's an ape. I love him. And I know he'd do his best and save a lot of people, but it'd be like Kobe got fucking kidnapped. I'm pulling up to Hachinosu, but you have to stay. No, I'm going. I'm taking you. We going. Fuck you. Like he's too unruly. And I do think at some point Sakazuki's gonna fucking snap at the girls say in the world government and the Celestial Dragons. He's going to snap. I already think he's close. He's going to be a problem for them. I don't think they could control him much longer. They can't control that man much longer. Shout out to my Black Arm King Zephyr. I miss him, but even like Kainu, we haven't had lobster in 3 days. What are you gonna do about it? That nigga's like, anyways, Kuma, you're a damn puppet. Where you going? What he did is get Garp as an underling and ride that ticket all the way to become a commander. That's smart, though. I'm not mad at it. That's some shit I would do. Big respect to the power plays and the power moves, yo. That political maneuvering. By the way, my homies put me on a cartoon called Pantheon. It's pretty interesting. I'm on episode 5 of the first season. Pretty interesting. I kind of like it. I like it. Kind of like it, so. Also didn't know that Bee and Puppy Cat had got like another release. So I have to watch Bee and Puppy Cat again. I'm excited for that. You took too long. Now your candy's gone. That's what happened. Blackout. Is that with Jeff Goldblum in that? I'm bad at actors. I don't know. Maybe he's in it. It's called Pantheon. It's about like this girl's dad who got like uploaded intelligence into like a server. It's William Hunt, Paul Dano, Katie Chang, Aaron Eckhart, Daniel Day Kim, Heather Lind, Taylor Schilling. Michael Kelly, Raza Jaffrey, Rosa Salazar, Rosemary DeWitt, Chris Diamantopoulos. I don't know. About gods? No, not that. It's a cartoon. It's I actually don't have my mouse. I'll show you the show. Yeah, it's been pretty cool. It's this show. Pantheon. Is Paul Dano the new Riddler? I don't know. I'm bad at actors, guys. I don't know actors. Please, I don't assume I don't know. Michael B. Jordan. I don't know actors. I'm sorry. I'm bad. Okay. I don't watch movies. I don't watch live action TV like that. I just cry myself to sleep and play video games. So yeah. Anyways, Crocodile season's coming. The leader of Cross Guild. He gonna be having Black Sand, bro. Hockey Sand. Are you guys ready for Hockey Sand, bro? Supreme grade hook with the poison in it. It's about to go crazy. Oh, he's Harvey Dent in Dark Knight. I did not know that. I know. I don't know the actor's name, so that's dope though. Christopher Nolan's really out here. Truly, he is. I think for the time being, when One Piece comes out, if I don't live react, I'll talk about it, but I'll talk about it in live react for the time being because I'm actually pretty intrigued. A lot of interesting stuff could happen. I want to see what these God Knights can do. I want to see Stabs get revealed and stuff and see what he's all about. And I'm here for Loki shenanigans. I want to see what Loki's doing. And if Thor is gonna Thor, Mjolnir, or something, or Odin is gonna like pop out somewhere in some capacity and see how much of the North mythology to put there. They're gonna have a Kratos reference. They have a Kratos ass nigga on the island, the giant. Also, the fact that like okay, see. Just hear me out. Hear me out. You guys know I don't be wild like this. With a One Piece, the fact that like any humanoid race could just mate with any race is killing me. So this girl made it with the human. And the logistics of that is just crazy to me. Because it's just like, what do? Do you guys take pills to become the same size? Does one get shorter? Does one get bigger? Or do you, do I just climb in her vaginal walls and rub my meat against it? Nut in there? Like, what? How are you guys making love? What is going on? She's like I'm looking up. She's like she's huge. She can hold me in her hand like this. How am I fucking you? Am I in there with hockey? Hockey. I'm going crazy with hockey in there. Like, what am I doing in there? I'm just taking my little inny schminny smeat to you because you're a giant and just rubbing it against your wall. Like, I'm sorry. I know. I'm not supposed to take it seriously, but I just can't get over the logistics of like, how the fuck would this work? That shit is crazy. Anyways, there's my unhinged thought of the day. I like to climb trees, snoo. My theory, they did it in the library with the owl. He got bigger in the owl's territory. And how would a male get giant with a female human? Yeah. That entire thing would just go crush you. So like this is you, and really you're gonna be smaller, and like this is the meat you have to take. Don't make no sense. Do mermaids have vaginas? This is an SBS? These are the real questions. God damn it. Where's a Tontata and a giant mix, or is that what normal humans are? Like, it really makes you think. A Tontata and like a giant would be crazy. Pregnancy will kill her? Oh, I don't even know, man. Apparently, One Piece characters just be doing shit. I keep you in my womb for 20 months. I'm gonna have 85 children in the span of like a decade or whatever the case it was with Big Mom. Like, yo, shout out to the wombs. Shout out to One Piece wombs, yo. They be moving different. If it's a male giant, then he just didn't have the capacity for giant women. Yeah. Imagine being a giant and actually, you know what? I'm not do that. I don't know. Wait. I also want these warriors I want Elbaf warriors to go back to be warriors, by the way. Stop with this pushy shit. We don't fight. That's bad and barbaric. No, we fight. We are barbaric. We are barbarians. We are bunga bunga big ape. Get your axe, get your sword, get your shield, and go wild out. Plunder, pillage, do what you gotta do. So yeah. Utter woke nonsense. Culture war. Anyways, shout out to Stabs. Gunko don't move me. Shout out to Loki. Loki moves me. And let's see where we go. Artificial insemination. Thank Vegapunk. Oh man. I don't know. That shit is funny to me. Anyways, I still hate Vegapunk, by the way. I still don't like him. I don't like him. He don't move me. He's smart though. I didn't know he was only 60 something. He looks haggard. I'm like, Kong is like 90 something. He look 100 times better than you, bro. Why you look like that? Big ass head. By the way, I have seen some misunderstandings that people think Vegapunk is smart because of his devil fruit. No, he's smart. His devil fruit allows him to store any and all information in his brain, so he doesn't forget anything. It's always stored somewhere. I think that's what helps him be even more effective. He can just store all the knowledge he has, and I guess cut his brain off and put it in a Dragon Ball Z rejuvenation tank. So that's all I have to say for the time being. So we'll be back with the One Piece talks and One Piece reviews and everything, and then I guess if the episodes come out and they're good, I'll watch them too. I have been enjoying the later episodes when they have like there's like the Shanks Kid stuff and like Law Blackbeard stuff. Like that's been fun. Honesty Impact. I actually even thought the anime did a good job with the Rob Lucci and Luffy rematch because I thought the anime made it way more obvious how outmatched Rob Lucci was and that Luffy was legitimately playing around with him. Like you were not a threat. Because some people will try to act like Rob Lucci was over there hanging with Luffy. No, he wasn't. Pay attention. Luffy took his head and did he's fucking with him. Sengoku getting completely white hair by just retiring is so hilarious. That man was under so much stress he didn't age. He just turned his hair white. Unless he was dyeing it black and now he just stopped faking the funk. So yeah. The next thing we're gonna be watching is Fog Killer 5. We just did that. We just watched Fog Killer 5 Elements. My bad. The next thing we're gonna be doing after that is Legend of Hay. Part of me wants to show you guys the film first, but I feel like I should still go on order of the release. So we're gonna watch the first 28 episodes of the anime of the Donghua. The episodes are shorter in length, about I want to say 5 to 10 minutes. So, and I think you guys are gonna really enjoy it. Then we'll watch the movie and then the second season. You said yes. We're running Fog Hill back. Maybe one day for anyone who missed it, I'll watch it all in one sitting. But yeah, we watched Fog Hill season 2 yesterday, and then the week before last Tuesday. It's on my Patreon for all members, and it's on Twitch still. So if you missed it, you can watch it there. But yeah, what has been your favorite episode of One Piece that came out, or what moment? My favorite episode of One Piece ever, or like recently? If you're asking me ever, it's probably 309 still. That's almost never really changed. It's the episode where Luffy beats Rob Lucci. That's been my favorite episode for many, many years. I also really like 273, the first time he goes Gear second. That one really moves me. Is it 403, Kizaru's introduction? Is that his introduction, or is that when he beats like DS Drake and those guys? Whatever episode that was. That might be 403. I can't remember. It's been a while. Recently. Okay, recently, but here everything is because recently. What's recently to you? Like Wano Plus? Like Wano After? Or even Whole Cake? Tekai. Sai. Tekai. Go! Yeah, let's say Wano until now. Okay. Wano until now. Favorite episodes. So I'm not going to just pick moments. I'm going to pick episodes. I actually like Kid and Law in the anime way more than the manga. Versus Big Mom, I actually enjoyed seeing Law teleporting, cutting her up, whoop-de-whoop, blase-blah, and then Kid, like, throwing the metal and, like, going, like, punching her legs down to, like, make her, like, whatever. I actually thought the anime made that fight a lot more enjoyable, in my opinion. So I actually like that episode a lot. So kind of like the Big Mom versus Kid and Law stuff, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Let me think, what else? I like the episode where Rob Lucci and Luffy are fighting in Egghead a lot. when Luffy's like fucking with him. The one that has the majority of the fight in it. I like that episode. Like the whole episode, I liked a lot too. Galaxy Impact with Garp. Shanks taking out Kid. I liked seeing the crew and people talking and the build up to it, and then like the observation hockey and how it changed the color, and then Shanks was like, "Whoa, that's a lot of damage." And Ben Beckman is like, "Looks like you saw a pretty bad future." Law and Blackbeard. See, Law and Blackbeard to me, I don't like the episode. I just like the parts where they're fighting, where Blackbeard's in the air and he just fucking rocks the entire island. That shit was crazy. Jack over Luffy underwater. I will leave it there. Let me think. I feel like I'm forgetting a big one. Kid and Zoro's much better in the anime, but I mean Killer. Sorry, King. What the fuck is wrong with my brain? King and Zoro's better in the anime. I think there's a One Piece episode with Luffy fighting Kaido in Gear 5th that I really liked, when he was throwing the lightning around and bouncing everywhere. I think I really liked that episode. I don't remember what number it is though. Yeah, the BB and Law fight specifically was great. Shanks' observation hockey looked nuts. Yeah, it was nice. It was cool. There's been a lot of recent episodes that I like. Why don't I just look? Like it's not on my computer. I might be able to figure something out. Honesty Impact was cool. I thought him flipping and floating in the air like that it went out a little longer than I would have liked. But it was cool. I don't remember if I ever even watched the Sanji versus Queen episode. I just watched Sanji beat his fucking ass. The episode where Garp and Kuzan fight was cool too. I remember liking most of it. It's just like Toei. It's just Toei's things. Like Toei is the king of wasting time when it comes to animation. Well, just like the trees, the sky. Look at the dirt. Now watch everybody have an over the top reaction. What? Meantime, no one's thrown a punch yet. Like they're just the greatest. They waste so much time. That's my problem with Toei. I can't sit and watch an episode. I have to scrub. They waste so much time. I'm not sitting there for 6 minutes. I'm skimming to the part where there's motion, so it's harder for me sometimes. I don't remember if I finished Wano in the anime. Toei be overdoing that stuff. They be overdoing it, bro. Every time. I didn't watch every episode in Wano, just the ones I wanted to see with all the fights and stuff. I didn't watch episode for episode. Like, I watched moments like Aramaki packing up King and Queen and, like, yada yada. Like, I watched all that shit, but... Oh, I like the Oden flashback has a lot of good episodes. I like the one with Roger and Whitebeard. That episode I liked. I even like the one where like he goes back to Wano and they're like scoundrel, and then Roger's like scoundrel. He's like, you want me to read this shit or not? I'm doing this to help yo ass. That was funny. So yeah, 20 seconds of Gaimon walking with OST saying bam bam ba bamba. Shout out the nigga in a box, man. Yeah, I was using your method for a while, but I just lost interest in the story. I know there's something called One Pace. I've watched some One Pace episodes where they remove a lot of the filler stuff, but with me, I just look at the moments and scenes that I want to see, and then I stick with the manga for the most part. But I do think that the general quality of the animation has gone up since the Seducing Woods and Whole Cake Island, and then they're remastered to that more Dragon Ball Z Broly, Super Broly style, but One Pieceify it. They did from Wano and Beyond, and it's been good, and they've been taking a lot of creative liberties, like with the fan letter. I thought was really nice to look at visually, but yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna head out, get some food, kick back for a bit, wait for baby girl to get home. You guys be safe. Might not stream tomorrow. If I stream tomorrow, I'm not streaming Friday. If I stream tomorrow, Try again. If I stream tomorrow, no stream Friday. If I don't stream tomorrow, I'll stream Friday. We'll talk some more One Piece soon and everything. Yeah, I'll be safe. And never forget Crocodile the GOAT. And Kizaru above all admirals. What? Huh?